Tell me who the on three. What's up, Saints fans? It's your boy the Who Destiny here to bring you back with another video. Just last night, the New Orleans Saints versus the Houston Texans preseason opener, man. Let's just say we saw a lot of ups and we saw a lot of downs. So far, so good. The running back battle is very competitive. I liked a lot from what I saw from Tony Jones and Abram Smith. I feel like those are the stars that really stood out in this competition. Currently, right now, if I had to put who was in the lead, it would be Tony Jones. However, Abram Smith is not that far behind, especially if you give him more snaps, because in only 7 carries, he got the 30 yards compared to Tony Jones, who got around the same amount of yards but had more carries. But however, Abram Smith had more per yard. He averaged 4.3 yards a carry, which was very impressive. Very impressive, but he did fumble the ball. Now, the thing about that fumble is that I have to reject is it was a good run. It was just better defense. He has to protect the ball a little bit better. I would love to see another hand on that ball. However, the guy punched it out. That was a great play by the defensive back right there. Very well earned. I'm not going to bury too much into Abram Smith on that play. He did very well with the snaps he was given. I wish I would have seen more. I'm surprised the New Orleans Saints just don't give running backs the quarter. I'll say if you want to give Dwayne Washington the first quarter, then give him the first quarter. Just give him the first quarter with Tony Jones coming in just in case he gets tired. The same thing in the second half. This time you just put Dwayne Washington in when Tony Jones get tired. Then you just do that with a Zigbo and Abram Smith. It should be an order to these things, because I saw too many snaps just given to Zigbo, and it was already Abram Smith's turn. And then they kept pushing Abram Smith out as a wide receiver, like he was about to make moves like Alvin Kamara or like Raheem Mostert, or thinking that boy was a clean receiving back. Nah, he not. He's a heavy runner. He runs head first into the line of scrimmage. He has great vision. He just needs to work on protecting the ball, and that's what I would like to see from him more. Next, we're going into is the quarterback position. I know Yuki, a lot of people was waiting on this. Ian Book, I don't know what are you practicing in the off season, bro? God dang, that's not a way to keep your spot, bro. There's not much competition for Ian Book, to be fair, Saints fans. If I had to judge, there's not really anybody to compete with him for a third quarterback spot. I'm just saying, no matter how bad he could play, there's no one else who could replace him. The Saints ain't signing no other quarterback, or they probably ain't drafting one in the next 3 to 2 years, probably. So no, but Ian Book is not the future, not at all. 2-minute drives, he was horrible. Like the rule of the 2-minute drive is to be careful with your timeout, get out of bounds, and never take a sack. Instead, he took sacks in the end of almost towards the end of the second quarter, which was really puzzling to me. I say the Trevor Penning one was completely his fault. He got beat on the inside, so of course that's not Ian Book's fault. However, the second sack after that was his fault. He should have stepped up in the pocket, and that's the one thing Ian Book is failing at as a quarterback, is his knowing his surroundings. There's pressure coming from you from behind, and you're just standing there. No, don't just stand there. Step up in the pocket. Know who you want to throw to. Throw it to your emergency guy. Usually it's the running back or the tight end, but throw it to your emergency guy. This is preseason. This is for you to show what you can do. This was you supposed to show what you can do. And I also would like to include the fact that he's very indecisive. When he hikes the football, he's looking at every single route on the field like he don't already have a planned target. You know, as a quarterback, you're supposed to have, option 1. Okay, option 1, option 2, option 3. Okay, I'm looking at option 1, he not open. Then I'm looking back at option 2, he not open. Then option 3, then I just throw it low. Ian Book wasn't showing any of that. He didn't throw the barrel routes or nothing. Usually the running back in the flat is the barrel route, but Ian Book took so long and he overthrew a bunch of those. And let me get started on the snap count. That's way too immature of you to lose the ball like that. Bruh, how in the world are you messing up the snap? And that's not even the center fault. You have to do better, bro. You want to keep a spot on this team, guess what? You got to do better. You got to put in the work. I don't know what else can be done with Ian Book. Yuki said it himself, your butt going to get cut. Get this man off the team. Ian Book, bro, that was pitiful, bro. That was pitiful. Towards the fourth quarter, and you had around what 25 seconds left, if my memory is correct. But instead of taking the shortest option and just trying to gain a bunch of yards, at least try to get in half midfield to at least get a game-winning field goal, you took another sack. That really didn't make sense. You have to get the ball out if you're doing game-winning drives. Currently, right now, that's Ian Book ain't it. Ian Book is not it, Saints fans. I don't think he ever will be. I don't see how he can improve after something like that. Anything is better. To me, Ian Book had the worst quarterback performance in the current preseason games. Let's get back. Let's stay in the quarterback. Andy Dalton, talk about coming out with fire, coming behind Jameis, man. 5 for 5, 51 yards and a touchdown. He led a strong drive first quarter. I was like, dang, Andy Dalton, dang, you didn't have to do that. It took Ian Book all the way towards the end of the third quarter just to get past 51 yards. I was like, huh? Jesus, that was crazy, Saints fans. I'm still having a hard time believing that. But moving on to the defense, it looks very strong. I like what I saw from Paulson Adebo off rip. Y'all, he's been a star in minicamp. Oh, most definitely he's a star on the field currently. Talk about he's already locking people down, making secure tackles. I love the way Marcus May played. He played exactly like Marcus Williams did in that backfield. I don't see a difference in that type of play from Marcus May and Marcus Williams, but it's look identical back there. It looks real identical. I don't really see us missing a step like that. Now let's move on to our rookie. Chris Olave only had one catch, but that's not his fault. We have to scheme him open more. We're gonna have to give him the ball, get his reps up before the NFL season starts so he can get adjusted to the NFL. Trevor Penning, Lord, listen, Saints fans, get off the kid's back. You thinking this dude about to be the upcoming of Trent Brown off rip? No, he's a rookie. We saw some good and we saw some bad. That's what's going to happen. Listen, he has a hard time dealing with the inside pass rush moves. He also has a hard time getting his feet set. And he's not making use of his length of his arms, which means he's not getting his hands on the center of the shoulder pad. Okay. He has work that needs to be done. He was making key run blocks. Don't get me wrong. He was making key run blocks. Okay. When the Saints drafted him, they said he was a good run blocker. And I see him being a good run blocker. Now, does he need to work on his pass blocking? Yes, he do. But it's a process that needs to be done with him. Don't just sell him short saying, oh, why did we draft the dude? This dude is amazing talent, Saints fans. You don't just give up on the kid. Don't. He has great talent. I saw a lot of key run blocks from him. It's just Dwayne Washington wasn't running right. Sometimes Tony Jones missed the right hole, stuff like that. But I saw a lot of potential out of Trevor Penning, okay? Please do not just bury this kid already. It's just one preseason game. This is his first year in the NFL. It takes time. Jesus, Lord, Saints fans. Over here burying this dude Trevor Penning over just one game. Dude, he a rookie. What you think was going to happen? I saw a bunch. I seen a bunch of plays y'all talking about how you get beat on the inside. But he a rookie. You acting like this man Teron Armstead 2.0. No, he not. No, he not. He needs to develop. Jesus. Whew. Now I'm going to go into who is the stars and who will get cut. So far in the running back room, Ozigbo is on the threatening of getting cut. He got showed out by Abram Smith last night. And if this continues on all preseason, then he won't make a roster spot at all. So I'm going on the running back side, he's getting cut. Now, on the wide receiving side, man, currently right now, Tre'Quan Smith had a couple good catches, okay? But he also dropped the pass, too. That boy trash. Kevin White stealing his spot. I don't care. I'm still on the hating Tre'Quan Smith. That boy hot trash. Number 3 is Ian Book. You are officially in the hot seat now, bro. After a game like that, I don't know how you can recover. God dang, you wasn't even making passive mistakes. You was just making snap mistakes. How you make snap mistakes, bro? Oh my God. But let's get to the stars of the preseason so far. Paulson Adebo. Man, you coming in at number 1 on this list, bro. You was fire, bro. Very fire, man. No one can do it like you, bro. You worked your butt off this offseason, and I'm proud to see that. Number 2, Caesar Louise, I didn't think you could do it, bro. Your first preseason game, you was a dog out there with the key run blocks, great protection. Like, if y'all looked at that first quarter and that first drive, Andy Dalton wasn't touched at all. He wasn't even coming close to being threatened, not one bit, bro. That was great protection by Caesar Louise. And last but not least, this right here is a long run, but Abram Smith, I'm very impressed. You only had 7 attempts. I wanted to see more, but with those 7 attempts, I seen what type of player you is, and I know what type of grit and determination you got. He ran with authority, and that's something the Saints needed ever since Mark Ingram got old and Latavius Murray has left. Somebody who runs with authority, who does not stutter step 40 times before he choose a hole to go through. That's what you need. When looking at these running backs, Azigbo and Dwayne Washington stutter stepping all in the backfield. Dude, shoot up the hole. Shoot up the hole. And don't get me started. There was a third down and run, and Abram Smith was in. Y'all run a fullback dive. You supposed to run that on inches. Don't run that on one. If you don't give this boy Smith the ball, he gonna get you the first down. With the couple plays you just saw, he ran straight through the line. He had great vision. Now, he does need to make use of the stutter step a little bit, but the way he just runs straight through, he see a hole, he take it. That's exactly what you want to see in a running back, and I'm very excited to see what he do against the Green Bay Packers next preseason game. Well, that was your boy, the Who Dat Sending. Thank y'all for visiting the stream. We're going live again for the Green Bay Packers, man. Like and subscribe, and I'm out.